Today I learned how to ascend a rope, and I'm going to walk you through what I learned so that you can do it too. It's actually relatively easy once you get used to it. So let's get started with what you need to do this. You need an ascender, a auto locking device. I recommend the Gree, though I've also really enjoyed the Lifeguard if that's what you have. And a total of 4 carabiners, 1 for the belay device and 3 for the rest of the system that I'm going to walk you through. And 2 slings or aiders. I'm using this blue sling as a step through, and I'm using this to attach myself to the ascender as a backup in case my Gree gives out. So now that we've walked through what you need, I will walk you through how to set it up. I already have the ropes set up, as you can see. This is set up as a top rope belay. For ascending rope, you do need the anchor above you, obviously, so we're gonna get into that. First thing first is tie into one end of the rope. Okay, once you have your rope set up, let's go ahead and add the Gree to it. And make sure that you do have it correct with the orientation. I am not going to pull in slack right now just because it's going to be easier for me to do that later. So remember to make sure that you have your belay hand set up correctly. It should be on the right side since you are using a Gree. After you are tied into the one side of the rope and your Gree is tied into the other, it's time for you to add the ascender. So I'm going to walk you through that now. Take the rope that is attached to your belay device and go just above your belay device. To attach it to the rope, it's really easy. You can actually, with these kind of devices, pull down and this lip holds onto it. Then you can slide it into the rope just like that and close it. So now it will not go down unless you pull this open. It will go up, but it won't go down unless you pull it open. Okay, and for safety reasons, pull up. Now we lock a carabiner around it, so if for any reason this came undone, it would not come out of this slot area. This will not prevent it from moving, which is why you still need a belay device. It will just prevent it from coming outside of that lip area. And then we are going to attach as a backup, just in case the Gree gives out, we're going to attach a sling to the ascender and from the ascender to our harness. So I just use a sling that I've had to tie to make it the right size. Another one of these. So this is if the Gree like breaks, then I still am being belayed on the ascender. I'm using a basic locking carabiner, but you can either use a pulley system or there's also, I've seen pulley carabiners. They're not as popular in the States, but I've definitely seen them and think they're really cool. But you just attach it to the other carabiner. And then the rope that you take in slack with, you run through that carabiner. Now make sure that the way you run it through makes it so that it pulls out on your right. So some things to consider when I first purchased this ascender was there's a left hand and right hand version of it. Because I'm using the Gree, I need my right hand for the belay device, which gave me the option of using my left hand here. You can use both hands to help pull you up, because that was difficult for me when I'm first learning, is trying to get my body up. And so with one hand on the pulley system pulling down, that should be your right hand, and the left hand on the ascender, you can pull yourself up. But if you don't want to just pull yourself up with your arms and you want some assistance from your feet, that's where this comes in. So just in the same carabiner that I have my harness hooked into, I have added a sling. That way I can put my foot through it. I'm using the wall to brace myself so I don't swing out, but I've seen people do this on overhangs really easily. But because the wall is more slab-like than it is out there, that's why I'm doing it this way. But here you can watch how this looks. So raise hand and stand up. At the same time as standing up, you're gonna pull this through. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else that you want to go climbing with to ascend ropes. Thanks for watching and enjoy climbing.